Hey guys, AuspiciousAussie here, and welcome to episode 35 of my New York City wrestling series for TEW 2016. This is Halloween in Harlem. Of course, we've got the big main event tonight, which will be the end of the My Mask is More Prestigious storyline between El Mitico Jr. and Savage Tiger Jr. We've also got a tag team title match, two fairly odd opponents taking on the Ring Generals tonight. Yeah, two random thrown together heels, but both very good workers in their own rights. Yeah, apart from that, let's run the show. Okay, so we start off with our 100 A-star promo, highlights promo. Steve Flash is developing better performance skills, which is awesome. And yeah, we've got Ernest, Ross, Emmanuel, El Mitico, Savage Tiger, Steve Flash, and the Ring Generals in this one. 4,500 people in the Magor Arena. And we've also got to mention that we're making a really decent profit, because I did actually run a second show at the end of last month. And yeah, our profits have been majorly boosted because of that. Doubled even. So yeah. Okay, that is a beautiful way to open the show. Almost main event quality. And if you look at the Road Agent report, Ross Henry and Marsh Stranger have zero chemistry as partners. But an 84B+ to start the show. In an exceptional match, Ross Henry and Marsh Stranger defeated Ernest Youngman and Logan Wolfsbane in 1932, when Ross Henry defeated Logan Wolfsbane by pinfall with an Earthquake Power Slam. Okay, so as you expect, Ernest was head and shoulders above everybody else, and Ross was the weak link in this match, which is interesting. Ross Henry is improving in technical skills. 84B+. Awesome. Well, okay, that's better than last month's. Emmanuel Bryant cuts a pre-match catchphrase for the fans, gets a 55C-. Moving into his match, which gets a 56C-. In a decent match, Flash Power defeated Born to Riot in 9:41, when Emmanuel Bryant defeated Jeff Bourne by pinfall with a green shock. Interesting. His finisher is the green shock. You could call them the green flash. I don't know. Got to come up with a better creative name than Flash Power, because I don't like it very much. Okay, so we then have an Ernest Youngman promo on Dean Wardorf. Gets a 100 A-star. Basically, Ernest is saying that he doesn't know how Dean managed to beat him to become the King of New York tournament champion winner. And he wants a rematch, and he's willing to put his Empire title on the line next month at New York Nightmare. So yeah, let's make a stipulation, because it's a nightmare. Let's make it let's make it a cage. We haven't done a cage. Let's do a steel cage match. So Ernest Youngman versus Dean Waldorf. Oh, there we go. For New York Nightmare for the next episode, with the Empire title on the line. No worker improvements. We then have the cooldown match, which gets a 65C. In a bout that had good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, Animal Harker defeated Bret Heartbreak in 9:51 by pinfall with a stump pile driver. Pretty good cooldown match, happy with that. We then go into another 65C. In a bout that had good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd, Tennessee William defeated Seth Whitehead in 10:13 by pinfall with a Devil's Crossroad. Another good match. We then go into a 100 A-star promo between the two opponents for the Ring Generals tonight, versing them in a tag team title match. Marvel Malloy and El Serpiente, basically just talking strategy and what a good opportunity this is to actually take the titles off of the Ring Generals. The match itself gets a 79B. In an exceptional match, the Ring Generals defeated El Serpiente and Marvel Malloy in 25-10, when Mars Statler defeated Marvel Malloy by pinfall with a wheelbarrow bomb. The Ring Generals make defense number 3 of their NYCW Tag Team titles. And of course, as you would expect, Dean was head and shoulders above everybody else, and we got the lack of psychology in there as well. Wow, Dean got a 97 in-ring performance. That is insane. A good rating, 79B. We then cut to an El Mítico Jr. promo saying that this is it. This is the final nail in the coffin for our storyline. This will well and truly prove whose mask is actually more prestigious. From now on, we will never meet again without knowing basically who's boss, who owns who. And El Mítico's gimmick is getting a little stale, but he still gets a 100 A-star rating. Awesome. And the match itself, yes! Get in! Another 90A. Yes! Perfect. What a way to end the storyline. I'm so happy with that. Awesome. In an exceptional match, El Mítico Jr. defeated Savage Tiger Jr. in 29-33 by 2 falls to 1 after losing the first, with the final 4 happening by pinfall with a Northern Lights suplex. Once again, we get the lack of psychology, no worker improvements. But that is so awesome. 90A. And as you can see, the storyline was advanced, and then the storyline was ended with this segment. Oh, I can't believe that. I wonder if that's higher than last episode's main event. 90A match. Our second one of the series. Hopefully it is higher, because that'd be really cool to have the highest match of the company, of the series, being, our predominant storyline that's been running for running for 2 years basically. Nearly 3 years. Yeah, wow. Awesome. What a way to end it though. Very happy with that. And the final show rating gets a 77B. I'm happy with that, to be honest. We got into the B, of course, beating the 76B minus that we usually tend to get. Of course, the ratings could have been higher. We had 2 C matches in there. We had 1 C minus match in there as well. But we've got to go with El Mítico and Savage Tiger. And then I also want to go with Ross, just to try and cheer the asshole up. Oh, we've got to give him hugs. Got to give him hugs after that. We'll tell him that he's awesome, because he doesn't deserve a hug. Oh, he kind of does, but anyway. Oh my god, another 90A. I can't believe that. That's so awesome. 2 in a row as well. Well, not in a row, but like one in each episode consecutively. Awesome. Okay. Sean Gonzalez Memorial Show. Whoops. Interesting. Towers of Power, Raphael, Johnny Perez, Cheetah Boy, and Remus. Velvet Suarez, I know her quite well from my CZCW save. But that's pretty cool to see a memorial show like that. I'm pretty sure I did see them on 2013, so I don't think it's a new... Maybe I did? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I have seen those before on 2013, but all good. What a show. As you can see, we made 52,500 profit, and we are running that second event in the tri-state region. Okay, so our popularity is 43D now, but that was already up after the main event show that I did off camera. But these are all 17 now as well, which is quite cool, seeing that rise as well. I think we're nearly on an E minus actually. I think so. Anyway, so we're 43 in the tri-state and we're still 40 importance as well. Okay, so now Savage Tiger has morale issues because he was actually unhappy taking the loss in that match, but I mean, he didn't deserve it. I mean, El Mítico's, they're the same popularity in the tri-state region, but El Mítico's an upper mid-carder and he's not. And we have this guy coming in, Spencer Spade. I absolutely had to sign him straight away. He was with SWF, but he is probably one of the best workers in the game for his age. I mean, you look at those stats. He's got a B, B minus, C plus, C plus, C minus, a couple of Ds, 86 psychology, 92 safety, 81 basics, 82 consistency. I mean, he's even got 80 stamina as well. And then you look at his star quality: 100 A-star star quality, 91 sex appeal, 90 charisma, 72 on the mic as well. He can even do color commentary for us. I think he's probably a little bit lower than our guy, but still, that's fucking 76 for color commentary. That's crazy. Can play a face or a heel as well. He's got decent overness everywhere. Hopefully south of the border don't try and steal him, or north of the border for that matter. Yeah, I'm just not sure. Like, I want to push him straight away, but I'm just worried. Okay, that's pretty cool. He's got a second alternate picture, which is awesome. I kind of like him actually in the suit, so I might change that. Simply because he's going to be a heel coming in. And apologies if you can hear my dog barking in the background there. That's very annoying. But anyways, guys, let's have a look at El Mítico's popularity after that match. Up to an 80B. That's pretty good. I think it says 77, but I'm pretty sure he was 76 after the start of the month. What about Savage Tiger? He is also an ATB. So that's perfect. They both went up the same. And yeah, let's have a look at Dean. Just want to make sure that he didn't drop from 90. Okay, so he did drop, but that's okay. He's still an 89. I'm very happy with that. Especially for the next event. That's going to be insane. Steel cage match for the Empire title. Dee Wardorf versus Ernest Youngman. I mean, it's going to be crazy. It really is. And he's up to a 91 again, which is up 5 points after taking a tag team loss to Ross Henry, who will also check. I wonder if he's at an A yet. No, he's only 85. You know what, I'm starting to think that he might be pop capped at this sort of level. I don't think he can really go higher than 85 without dropping back down. So, I mean, 85's, fucking brilliant, but I don't know, I kind of expected it to be a little, whoops, wrong, I want to go skills. Kind of expected it to be a little bit higher with that star quality and charisma. But that's okay, it's okay. His psychology's also gone up 1 point, so he's now a 41D instead of a D-. And another thing to mention, Emmanuel Bryant has had his psychology improved. It was already up 3 points before his match by Steve Flash. He passed on his psychology to him, which is awesome. As you can see here, it started off on 66 and it's now 69, but I did check that before I ran the event. So yeah, that's pretty awesome as well. I'm very happy with him. Of course, let's have a look at his popularity. I think he was like 30. Okay, so he's up to 37 now, which is awesome. Up 7 points after a nice little catchphrase, and then a win in his tag team match. So yeah, happy days. Anyone else? Maybe let's check Marvel. Not Marvel, Marv. I'll probably check Marvel as well, actually. Okay, so he's up 3 points, I think. Yeah, back to a 68. I'm hoping he's not pop capped at like 68, 67. That would be a bit of a bummer if he was. He very well could be. That's unfortunate. We'll have to wait and see though. Let's have a look at Marvel. He of course lost in that match. I think that's up. Okay, it's the same. That's all good. Happy with that. He's the Coastal Zone Extreme Champion. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before. But yeah, that's going to wrap this episode up, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. I mean, we're making mass amounts of money now. Hopefully it'll be 50,000 every month. I don't see why it wouldn't be. We can probably actually upgrade these now. Upgrade these to our highest potential, and then, I mean, the shows that we'll be running after that, you would just expect them to be a lot better. But anyways, that's going to wrap this episode up, guys, as I've said for the second time now. Hope you have enjoyed it. Drop a like if you have. Subscribe if you're a new viewer or you're not already subscribed to me for whatever reason. And I'll see you next time for New York Nightmare. Yep. See you then, guys. Goodbye.